this is it.
Hi everyone. Today I continue practice listen and repeat number 8 Identity by Hoge. Let's
Hello,
start.
this is AJ. Welcome to our
Welcome
next
to
lesson.
our
Today's
lesson.
lesson is
The
called
lesson is for identity.
Your identity,
Your identity
is what you
is
believe
what
about
usually
yourself.
about yourself.
So this topic
It's
is
our
a little
topic
bit
or the
similar
lives itself
to the topic of
to the topic
beliefs.
of belief.
We've talked a lot
We
about
talk
beliefs
about a
before.
live
Remember,
form
limiting beliefs and empowering
and
beliefs.
empowering.
Identity is really
Identity
an important kind of belief or beliefs.
for
Really,
belief.
it's a collection of beliefs
Collection
about yourself.
about the self.
The reason this is
Reasons
more important
more
than just
important
normal beliefs
for
is because these are
because
global beliefs. Now, by global, I
but
mean
grow by me.
something that
Affects
everything.
everything.
It covers everything.
It covers everything.
Global comes from
Global
globe,
comes
which means
to
all of the world.
All the world.
But we're not talking about
I was
international
talking about
here. Global
here,
means
global means
everything, covering everything.
Covering everything about everything.
So global
So
beliefs
global-
are beliefs that affect everything
Affect
else.
everything else.
Your global
The
beliefs
more belief
affect all your
affect
other
all
beliefs.
the available.
They influence
They
all your other
influence
beliefs.
a
They
feeling.
influence all
They
of your
influence
other
our
emotions.
emotion.
They influence everything.
Everything.
They're kind of the
most fundamental,
beliefs. The
the
core,
core,
deepest beliefs,
deepest
the
belief,
central beliefs.
the central belief,
And other beliefs
and other
come
belief
from them.
come from them.
So you've already
So you've
been
already
thinking a lot about your
thinking
beliefs
about your
related
beliefs,
to
say,
English, for example.
English, for example.
But now I want you
But
to think
now
about
we're
the
going
beliefs
to
you
about
have
belief to
about
have
yourself.
about yourself.
Who you
Who
are.
you are.
What kind of
What
person
kind
you
of
are.
you
What
are.
your abilities
What
are.
a belief, right.
These are very,
It's
very important. You
important.
need to choose them
You need to
because
choose it
most of us grow up
us
and we
up
learn
and
them from
learn
other people.
they are
We don't
people
even know
we
it's
don't-
happening. For example, we
For
grow
example,
up thinking
we are
citizens of a
citizens
certain country. And that's true. Of
and
course
that's
it's
true for true. But
if we identify
it's
too much,
too
if that
much,
belief is too
very
strong,
too strong,
we
we
can
can
become negative,
negative,
possibly even
possibly
violent
level
towards
point.
people from other
People
countries.
from
Like, I'm an
American-
American, I'm an
I-
American,
American,
America's number
American,
one,
number
I'm the
one,
best,
I'm the
everyone
best.
else sucks.
Thought.
Believe it or not, there are people in the
There
United
are
States
people
who
in
think that.
who think that.
There are people
There
like
are
that in
people
every
what that
country. Obviously, this is not
Us-
a positive belief, not
us
positive for
believe,
most people.
us
There's a lot of negative
Negative.
consequences. So we got to be careful
So that's
about our
because
global
about
beliefs, about what we
thoughts
believe
about
about
we
ourselves.
believe about the self.
More commonly, we
What
have a lot of
common-
beliefs about
we
what we
believe
can do
what
and what
can
we
do,
cannot do.
we cannot.
We have beliefs about
I
ourselves.
believe
I
about
am
self.
this
I am
and I'm
this,
not
I can-
that.
That
I'll give you an example
I'll
of
give
my
an
own,
example
my
of
own limiting global
limiting-
belief. For many, many,
for
many years,
many years,
I had a belief.
I have
I'm
believed
not a
I'm
good
not a
language
good
learner.
language learner.
This is a very,
The very
strong belief that I
belief
have.
I
A
have
global belief about myself.
about myself.
Now, every time I
Now,
tried to
every
learn a
time
new
I learn
language, this belief was
This
there.
belief is jam.
Do you think it helped me learn other
Take
languages?
have learned language.
No, it did not.
Did not.
It had the opposite
It
effect.
is
It frustrated me. It caused me
it
to
caused
quit
me
again and again and
Again,
again.
again, and again.
And here's what happened.
And it's for
I had this
happen-
idea in my head from the
In my
past.
head, from my head.
I'm not a
I'm
good
not a
language
good-
learner. I'm a poor,
I'm a poor
language learner.
language.
So when I start
So
to try
I
to
want
learn
to
Japanese, for example, what
Japanese.
happens? Well, I start learning. And
Learning.
unfortunately, I was trying
I would
normal,
try
traditional methods.
Medicinal method.
Not effortless methods.
Not
I
effortless.
know better now,
I
but
know
in the
better
past
now.
I didn't know. So I
know.
was trying just these normal
Tries-
methods. And of course it was
And
difficult.
of course,
I had problems.
I had
I made
problem.
mistakes. It was
Mistake.
difficult to
It's
understand.
difficult to understand.
So what happened is this
So what happened?
experience
Experience.
touched,
Touch.
interacted with
Interact.
my global
My
belief.
global
I'm
belief.
not a
I'm
good
not
language
good
learner.
language
Or
learner.
I'm a poor language
From a
learner.
poor-
And then these experiences,
And then-
which are kind of difficult.
difficult.
So I looked at
So
these
I look at the
experiences
experiences.
and I decided
Can
the
I
meaning
start
was,
meaning was
well,
well,
see,
see,
I'm not a good language
Another
learner.
word.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, Japanese
Of course,
is difficult because I'm not a good
I'm
language
not
learner.
good.
So I quit.
So I quit.
Now another person
Another
can have the same
can have
experience.
same-
Let's
But
say somebody who
say
has
somebody
the belief,
who
I am a
believe
great
I'm a
language learner.
great-
I love learning
I
languages.
love
I'm
learning. I'm
fantastic at
fantastic
languages.
at language.
And they start to learn Japanese.
To learn Japanese.
Guess what happens?
Guess
they have
what
some
happened?
difficulties. They have trouble
Difficult
understanding,
to
of course.
understand,
They're
of
beginners.
course.
Just
Beginner.
starting.
Standing.
Now they don't think,
They're very
oh,
daunting.
see,
Oh,
can't do
see,
it.
can you?
They think, well, this is normal, but I'm a
But
great
I'm a
language
great-
learner, so I'm going to solve this problem
who
and
will
keep
do-
going. I'm going to get better and better.
Better
This
and better.
will improve.
This will improve.
Their whole attitude is different.
And to different.
So when the same
So
thing
when the
happens
same
to
thing
them,
happen,
it doesn't stop them.
doesn't start.
It doesn't hurt their
It doesn't
emotions.
hurt
Their
their
energy doesn't drop.
energy
They don't
doesn't
lose
drop.
motivation. They get
Immersion
stronger and better. They
Stronger
decide,
and
well, this
better,
is a
this
short-term problem. I'm going to solve it. We're
problem.
going to keep going.
and keep going.
So that's the power of a global belief. It affects
Globally,
everything.
set
Every
everything,
specific
everything.
experience
Experience
is filtered
It
through
filtered
the global beliefs.
verbally
Through
through.
this belief, I'm
But
not a
believe
good
I'm
language
not.
learner. And if I have the
And if
opposite
I
belief,
have
I'm a great language
personally,
learner.
I'm great
Well, then every experience will be
learner.
filtered through that.
to report.
Okay, so we need
Okay,
to
so we
choose
need
our
to
global
choose-
beliefs. It's very important. We need
Very
to develop
important.
empowering
Develop
global
empowering
beliefs as well.
The
Not
scale.
just beliefs about
As
English
belief.
or beliefs about specific things, but also
But
beliefs
also
about ourselves, who
ourselves,
we are,
who we are,
what we can
that
do,
we can do,
what kind of
what
person
kind
we are.
of person we are.
These are the most
They are the
important
most
kinds of
important
beliefs,
type.
these global
It's
identity
global
beliefs.
Identity.
So you need to look at
So
your
I
own
need
right now about
our-
English
allow
and learning
English.
in general.
In general,
Do you have
Do you have
limiting,
lovely.
negative, global
Negative-
beliefs? What do you think about
What do you
yourself?
think about yourself?
Do you think,
Do you think,
oh, I'm not good at English?
oh, I'm not good.
Or do you think,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a fantastic
I'm
English
fantastic.
learner. I'm a fantastic
A
English speaker.
fantastic, bigger.
I learn
I
languages
learn
easily
language
and quickly.
easily, quickly.
Which one?
Which are
It's a big, big difference.
big,
It'll
big
have a big
difference.
effect which one you choose.
which is true.
So let's talk about how can
So
you
let's talk
build
about
up this
can you-
identity? How can you choose your
how
identity?
can
Well,
you
the
choose
first thing you need
the
to
first
decide,
man is
just
start.
rationally, very carefully, just
Very
thinking
carefully,
logically,
cannot-
what kind of
what
beliefs
kind of-
would help you?
We're
What
happy.
kind of
What kind of
beliefs
belief?
would guarantee your
guarantee
success?
the
Those are the ones you
success.
want to choose. Consciously
Want to
choose the
choose
beliefs you
the
want
body you are
about yourself.
about yourself.
So go ahead right now,
The square
pause this,
now first
get a piece of paper,
can be
and write down
and
maybe
write
3 or
down
4
and
beliefs,
bro-
positive,
belief-
strong beliefs
strong
that
belief
will
that will
change
training
your feeling about
your
yourself.
feeling about yourself.
Write down at least a couple
Write
that
down-
are related to language
related
learning and English learning,
learning,
English
English
speaking,
of
and maybe just
speaking,
some very general
some
ones about
very-
yourself. And begin every
and
sentence
begin
with I am.
I am
I am
I
a
am
great language
great
learner.
language
I am a
learning.
great
a
English
great
speaker.
English speaker.
I am a
I
fast
am
learner,
fast to learn,
etc.
etc.
Okay, so 4 or
Yes,
5.
4
I want you to
or
write
5.
them down. 4 or 5.
4 or 5
Positive,
Positive,
empowering,
empowering,
global beliefs,
global
identity beliefs.
identity
I
belief.
am.
I am,
And then after you
and
finish,
after
play again and
play
then
again.
continue.
training,
Pause right now and do this,
or
real quick.
speak now.
Okay, did you do it?
Okay, to do
Did you write down your
Right now,
empowering, strong, global
strong
beliefs about yourself,
believe
the ones
about
you
yourself.
want?
One,
Good. Well,
Good.
here's what you're going to do now.
First,
You're going to make those stronger.
because stronger.
And if you remember, the
And
way we
feel
make a belief stronger is we
believe
add
stronger,
references,
and
we
differences,
add experiences,
experience,
we add evidence,
Arid,
we add specific
we add
examples
speaking
that show that
example.
it's true.
sure.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to
Have-
think back.
think
Think
back.
in your life.
Think
Think about a time.
about the time.
Anytime, one
Anytime,
experience
one-
where you
when
succeeded.
you succeed.
You did something
You
that
did
was
something
difficult and you
and
succeeded.
you succeed.
And I want you to write that down again. Pause really quickly.
Pause the-
Write down just
write
one
it down.
example.
For
Something
example,
you did
something
that was
you did
difficult. You
difficult.
succeeded even though
Season,
it was
even
difficult.
though.
Go ahead, pause, do it.
What was it?
Okay.
Okay.
Here's what I want you to do now.
I
Think
to do
again.
now
We're going to
again.
find another reference,
What's
another
for
example.
example?
Think back again
Think
in your
about
life.
again.
Any time in your life. Now, in the past,
and
in
the
the far
past, in the
past,
past,
as a child,
as a child,
last week, yesterday. doesn't matter.
yesterday.
I want you to think about
Also
a
think
time
about
when you learned something.
you learn something.
A time when you
A
learned
time
something
you learn
that
something
seemed difficult.
difficult.
So you learned
To
something.
learn something.
It might have seemed tough
I
at the
said
time,
some-
but you did it. You learned it. A new skill,
a skill.
knowledge, anything.
Knowledge.
Just think about
Think
successful
about
times in your past when you learned something.
You learn something.
You should have more
You
than
should
one. So I
have
would like you to
more.
write down four
Right
or five.
now,
Four or five
four or five
successful learning experiences.
experience.
Things that you learned.
Things that you learn.
One example we all
For example,
have. You learned your
have-
native
you
language.
learn
You are a master of
master
your native
of your
language. Write that down.
no.
And write down four or
And
five
right now
other
for five
examples of
example of
successful learning in
successful
your
learning.
past. Okay, did you do it?
Okay, you do.
Good. Now,
Good now.
I want you to think
want
back.
you
This
to
one
think.
might be a little tougher for some of you.
Some
Maybe
of
not.
you, no.
I hope not. I want you to think back
Want
to a
think back
time in
to
your
the
past
time in
where
past
you were
where
successful
you were successful
with
with
English.
English.
Maybe a time
Maybe
where
a
you read
time
something,
you
you
read
understood
something.
it, and you're really happy. Wow,
You're
I
happy.
understood that
Wow,
article. I understood that
Understood
story.
it.
Maybe a time when you
Maybe
listened to something in English and you
something
understood.
English.
You were very happy.
You're very happy.
Maybe a time where you
Maybe a
spoke a
time
little
you
bit of
spoke.
English.
You
You felt proud, you
You
felt
felt
strong.
proud.
Oh, this is great, I just spoke
also
English.
very pop English.
Maybe you wrote something.
Maybe
in
you wrote something.
It doesn't matter. It does not
Doesn't
have to
mean
be
does
big.
not-
Something small.
Something
is fine.
small spot.
But I want you to find
Also to
2,
find
3,
2,
4,
3,
maybe
4,
5, maybe 10 if you have
maybe
them.
10
Experiences,
Experiences.
specific examples of
Example
success
of
with
success
English. They can
when
be
English
small. It's
is
okay.
small.
Just little examples
Really
from your
example
past
for your
when you
cat.
did
When
something
you did something
successfully
successfully
with English.
with English.
Pause now and
Pause
write
it
them
now.
down. All right, did you do it?
Right, you do it.
So now here we have,
So now
you have
we
a
have
list of examples.
in this
You have
example,
examples of
for
meeting a
example,
challenge,
beginning
doing something
to
difficult.
do
in your
something
past.
difficult.
You have examples
You
of
have
learning
example to
difficult
learning
things in your past.
difficult
You have
thing, but
examples of
example
succeeding with English in
sitting-
your past. Review them,
Review
remember them.
remember them.
And the next step with each
Next-
one, one
Next
by one,
one by one.
you're going to remember
Going
these
to
and you can remember
remember
them vividly. Remember that word?
Not
Vividly.
that
Colorfully.
colorful,
Big. Clear.
clear.
So take the first
So
one
that's
on
the
your
first
list.
one.
A past challenge.
Past
Something in the
challenge,
past that was
something in the
difficult,
past,
but
something
you
difficult,
succeed.
succeed.
Imagine it. See it in
Imagine,
your
see
head
it
right
in
now.
your head
See the
now.
picture
See the
of
picture
yourself
Is
succeeding.
a,
Now make that
now make
picture
that
bigger.
picture
Bring it closer to you.
closer to
Make it large.
It's large.
Make it brighter.
Make it
like
bright.
a TV set.
Make
Turn
TV
it.
set.
Make it brighter.
Turning,
More
make
light.
it
More light.
more light.
More light.
More
It's
light.
big and it's
big
bright
and
now.
it's bright
This
now.
success that you
Success.
had in your past.
It's handing your past.
Now add color.
Now add
See all
color.
the
See
colors
all
in this
colors.
picture. Make it very
Make
colorful.
it very
Remember
color.
all of the
Make it
colors
all color.
in this experience, in this
experience.
picture. It's big. It's
big.
bright.
It's bright.
colorful.
It's colorful.
And finally,
A final.
associate
Associate.
with the picture.
The picture.
Associate.
Associate.
Associate means
Associate means
you're connected.
you're
You're
connected.
in the picture.
you're in speak.
In psychology,
In
we can
psychology,
disassociate or we
associate.
can associate.
Associate.
Disassociate means
Dissociate
you're
means
separate
you're
from
separate.
something,
Something.
an experience, for example.
Experience for them.
It's like you're looking at
It's
it
like
from
looking
the
at her
outside.
from the us.
But if you
But if
associate
you
with
associate,
it means you're
it
in
means
it.
you're
part of it.
the product.
So I want you to associate with this picture.
Associate.
Step into
Step
the picture.
into
You
the
are
picture.
there
You are
again.
very again.
There you are in
There
your
you
body
are in
again.
body
In
again.
this successful
successful
challenge. You did
challenge.
it successfully. Something that was difficult.
Something
You're
difficult.
there.
You're
It's
very.
big. It's
big.
bright.
It's bright.
colorful.
It's colorful.
Remember,
Remember
every
every
detail.
detail.
Feel what
Feel
you felt
what you
at
feel
that time.
after the
Feel
time.
the feelings
Feel
again.
the feelings again.
See what you
See
saw.
what you saw.
Hear what you
Hear
heard.
what you heard.
Live it again.
Living again.
Now come back.
Now Now come back.
Now the next one.
Now
Choose again
choose
something on your list. A time when you
a
learned
time when
something.
you learn
difficult.
something.
You succeeded.
It
It was
succeeds.
difficult, but you learned it.
You
You
learn.
mastered it.
You master it.
And again,
And
see the
again,
picture.
see the picture.
Make that picture
Make that
larger
picture
and larger and
larger
larger.
and larger.
Turn it up
Turn
again,
it up
brighter
again,
and brighter
and
and
brighter
brighter.
and brighter.
Add color, make
Add
it more
color,
colorful.
more colorful.
More colorful.
More colorful.
And finally,
And
step into the picture.
into the picture.
Associate
Associate
with the experience.
with
Live it
experience.
again.
Living again.
Be there again
Be there
with
again.
this second
This is
experience. Successful learning. You
successful
did it.
learning.
Feel it. Feel how it
Feel
felt. Live it again.
Living
Breathe
again.
it again.
Breathing again.
Feels good.
Feels good.
One more time.
One
Let's
more
do it
time.
again. This
Do it
time.
again. Next
From
time.
your list.
From your list.
Choose a
Choose
successful,
a successful
English experience.
English experience.
Anything. It can be small. It's okay.
Can
it can
be
be big.
small.
That's fine too.
Fine too.
A time you did
time
something
you
with English
something with
successfully.
English success.
You understood.
Your
You
turn.
spoke. You read
Spoke,
something.
read something.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
But you had
matter.
some kind of
You some
success
kind
with
of
English
success.
in the past.
You is
I
part.
know you have
I know
something.
you have something.
So pick one.
So pick one.
Got it?
Dollar.
And one more time,
And
the
one
same
more time,
thing.
same.
See that
See
picture.
that
See
picture.
yourself
See
succeeding.
yourself sitting.
Speaking English or
Speaking
understanding
English.
it.
Expanding.
Live it again.
Live
See it.
again.
Now make that
Now
picture
make
bigger.
that picture
Bigger.
Bigger.
Closer to you.
Closer
Closer
to
to
you.
you.
Closer to you.
Bigger.
Closer.
Larger.
with
Larger.
larger.
Let's add some light.
And some
Turn it
more.
up. Make
Turn
it
it
brighter.
up. Make
And
brighter.
brighter. And brighter.
brighter.
A
And
nice
brighter.
bright,
And
large
bright,
picture
bright,
in your
large
brain.
picture is brain.
This successful
The
experience
successful
from your past
experience
with English.
With English.
Once again, add
Once
color.
again,
It should be a
add
colorful
to be
picture.
colorful
Remember
picture.
the colors.
Remember
See
colors.
them clearly,
See them
distinctly,
clearly.
powerfully,
Powerful.
vividly.
Firstly.
And the last step,
And the last
step into the picture.
into the picture,
Become part of the picture.
part of the picture,
Associate with it.
succeed.
Be in that
Be in that
experience again.
experience again.
Live it again.
Living again.
Live it again. The
Living again.
success
The
with
success
English.
with English.
Feel what you
Feel
felt.
what you
Feel
feel.
the happiness.
Feels
Feel
happiness.
the pride. Okay. come back
Okay.
And here's what I want you to
As
do.
you are watching
Every day
every
this
day,
week, I want you to do
I
this.
want to
I
do
want you to review
I want to
your
review
list.
your list.
Look at this list.
Look at the
and
list.
do this
And do
exercise
that
every
exercise
time.
every time.
Every day.
Every day.
Pick something from
There's
your
something somewhere.
list. See it.
See it.
Make it bigger.
Like bigger.
Make it brighter.
It's brighter.
More colorful.
More colorful.
And then step
It's
into
step
it.
into it.
And live it again.
And living
Feel
again.
it again.
Feeling again.
Do this every
Do
day
this
this
every
week. You'll
day.
start to change
Start a
your
trend.
global beliefs.
Your
You'll change your
globally
identity.
I
And just to be
And
sure,
just to be
make sure
sure,
you write down those beliefs. I
am
a fast
a
learner
fast
of English.
learner.
I am
I
an
am
excellent
I had
English speaker.
with
Write
speaker.
those down and
Right
review
now
them
and
also.
review them also.
Through this process,
Through the
by doing
process,
this, just
by
1 week,
just
maybe
1 week,
10
maybe
days,
10
maybe 2
days,
weeks,
maybe
you will have a
we will
big
have
change
big
in your
change your
identity
identity
related to English.
relate
You
English
can do this in any part of your
and
life.
sport life.
I'm focused on English learning,
focused.
so that's what we're
So
focusing
let's
on. But you
focus.
can actually do this
You
with
can
anything. But for
anything.
now, focus on English and
For-
see if it makes a
see if
difference.
makes-
See how it
See
will
how
change
it changes
your learning,
your
your
learning,
confidence, your
confidence,
feelings
your feeling
when you learn
when
English.
you learning
when you're
English,
speaking.
when you're speaking,
You'll feel
when
stronger.
you feel stronger,
You'll feel smarter.
you feel small,
You'll feel more
you feel
successful,
more
and you will
success.
become more successful
become
by
more
doing it.
successful.
All right. Well, that is
All right,
the end of our main
and
talk
our
for
main talk
identity.
for identity.
I will
I
see you next
will
time.
see you
Bye-bye.
next time. Bye bye. Thank you for listening.